Son, your mother and I have noticed that you're growing up pretty fast. So I think it's time you and me talked man to man about the birds and the...
Dad, listen, I already know all this stuff.
I know you do, son. All teenagers think they know everything. You think your old man is out of touch, not hip, a square dude, that I don't have the 411 or the dilly.
Dad.
Yo. But you'd be surprised what your dad can teach you. Not to brag or anything, there was one other woman before I met your mother.
Dad.
It's important, son. This talk is going to help you navigate the turbulent, overwhelming, and confusing waters of adolescence. So let's talk about... Sure. That's one name for it, but I'd prefer to call it the love process. So why don't we start with you telling me what you know about the love process? I'll stop you whenever you say something not grounded in reality. Okay. When a guy sees a hot girl, his gets that means he wants to her. So the guy smiles at her. If she doesn't smile, that means she's a stuck-up. If she does smile, that means she's a hot and wants to because her is. So they find a room, hopefully with a bed, or with some blankets, if not at least some carpeting, or maybe a welcome mat. Then... Son, there's just one thing I need to know. What was the last thing you did with your hand there?
What, this?
Yes, that's it.
This is called the shocker. In the and in the... I like to use it when...
And that one is called fluttering butterfly looking for flowers.
You just want to make sure your is when she...
The Dirty Sanchez? Seems like a better name would be Silent Movie Bad Guy or Chocolate Milk Mustache. Maybe even the Zorro.
Call it what you want, but don't forget to use your when you...
Wow. And what's that one called?
Hammered sorority girl stumbling through frat house looking for her room. And that's donkeys in the third moon of spring.
Is that similar to the donkey punch?
And that's pretty much everything I know about...
Well, son, I'm gonna go review these notes with your mother, and we'll continue our discussion at a later date.
Dad, do you remember what I told you about the fireman?
Always make sure he's wearing a raincoat.
I'm glad we had this talk, Dad.
Me too, son. Me too.